Karen boss who tried to fire me and ended up fired herself. So, I used to work at this fancy marketing agency downtown. Everyone wore suits, drove new BMWs, and ordered $8 oat milk lattes like it was oxygen. Meanwhile, I showed up in wrinkled shirts, surviving on ramen for dinner, and driving a beat-up Honda that sounded like a dying lawnmower every time I hit 40 miles per hour. And then there was her, my manager, Karen. Platinum hair, designer heels, and a personality straight out of a villain origin story. Karen hated me from day one. She said my energy didn't match the office vibe. Translation: I didn't wear cologne that smelled like debt and narcissism. Every morning she'd say, try dressing like you care. So one day, I wore a suit jacket over my ramen-stained t-shirt just to see what she'd do. She looked me dead in the eyes and said, cute, playing dress up. Things got worse when I landed a big client by accident. They loved my chill attitude and gave me a $100,000 campaign deal. Suddenly, Karen started calling it her idea. Emails, presentations. She replaced my name with hers like it was nothing. I was basically the invisible intern with a pulse. One morning, she calls me into her office, the one that smells like overpriced candles and fake empowerment. She goes, we're letting you go. You're just not a good fit here. No warning, no reason. Just a smile that said, I win. I packed my stuff, a stapler, 3 pens, and my dignity, and drove home in my wheezing Honda, blasting sad Taylor Swift songs. But here's the thing, Karen forgot one tiny detail. That big client we landed, they had my number. 2 weeks later, they called me directly. Hey, we're not hearing from you on the campaign. Everything okay? So I told them, everything. From her stealing credit to her calling me cheap car guy. Next thing I know, the client sets up a meeting, Karen, me, the CEO, the whole circus. She walks in with her fake smile and designer blazer like she's walking a runway. The client starts with, Karen, interesting. We found your strategy deck. Looks identical to the one from your employee. Karen's face, priceless. Like someone just told her Starbucks ran out of oat milk. I sit there quietly, sipping water, while she stumbles through excuses. Then the CEO asks me, can you forward your original files? I do. Karen's jaw drops faster than my Honda's gas mileage. The client looks at the CEO and says, we prefer working with him directly. Fire her or we walk. So yeah, Karen was fired that afternoon. The best part? The client hired me as an independent contractor at double the pay. Next week, I walked back into the same office, not as an employee but as the consultant training her replacement. Karen's old desk was empty except for a sad succulent she forgot. I watered it, out of pure pettiness. Now I roll into meetings still in my beat-up Honda, windows down, music blasting. Coworkers say, you should upgrade now. I just smile and say, nah, this Honda's seen things. It runs on revenge. Then I drive off while my old boss probably eats ramen for dinner now. Full circle.